What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the future of the MCU. So in today's video, we're predominantly going to be talking about the Fantastic Four because Marvel have officially released when the trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps is coming out. And it's not going to be at the Super Bowl, but they still could drop the trailer there, but it's going to happen very, very soon. Also, we're going to talk about the strange marketing for Captain America 4. So yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around, you might subscribe to never miss any Marvel, DC, Kaiju, much diverse pop culture based content that I try to cover on a daily basis. If you want to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, make sure to check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Although I am building a new setup, so I will be coming on camera a lot more when the new setup is complete. Also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. Alright, let's get into it. So, Captain America 4 started its press tour this week, and they're doing something very weird. So, a few days ago now, in England, and all over Europe, because in Europe at the moment, they are showing the first 30 minutes of the movie to press, well, hell, they're not press, to TikTokers, basically. TikTokers, again, it doesn't make any sense, right? They're showing it to TikTokers and some press, right? But they're not allowed to talk about it till the 12th, right? The movie comes out on the 14th, right? The world premiere is going to be somewhere around the 8th to the 10th. The UK premiere is listed for the 10th. So what is the point of showing the first 30 minutes like they did for Deadpool and Wolverine? There was huge hype for Deadpool and Wolverine. I honestly believe that this movie isn't going to break $400 million. I want to watch it, but imagine having like Harrison Ford, Anthony Mackie, the whole squad on a press tour, and the people that got to watch the first 30 minutes can't really ask them any questions in interviews because they've not really seen anything. It's a less than a 2-hour movie. You're showing off 25% of the movie. Why not just show everything off? They have to sign an NDA. They're embargoed to the 12th. It literally makes no sense to me. So, we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four movie because that is why you're here. So, most people, most scoopers, that's why I say Twitter scoopers aren't really right and don't know what they're on about, said the Super Bowl. Like I said, they're probably still going to show it at the Super Bowl, but the first trailer for the Fantastic Four is actually going to be released on the 4th of February, which is actually cool, you know. F, as in February the 4th. Pretty darn cool, interesting. So it's also been officially revealed by Marvel. It's going to be on Good Morning America, listed during their weekly schedule. Interesting. So 4th February, that's when we get the first trailer. I do not believe it's going to be anything like the mock-up trailer that they made. And that was pretty interesting. They made a mock-up trailer for a convention. Insane. But seeing as they're not hiding the villains of this movie, we know Julia Gardner's playing a Silver Surfer. We know Ralph is the voice for Galactus. I expect to see everyone, and the amount of money they've put into marketing Captain America 4 with the Red Hulk, and now they're finally showing the leader, who's actually the villain. It just tells me they're going to throw insane money at the Fantastic Four, and obviously they don't want to step on Captain America's 4 footsteps because obviously Marvel still has to release Captain America 4. So if they showed the actual Fantastic Four trailer properly at the Super Bowl, it would overshadow, and Captain America 4 comes out just after the Super Bowl. So it makes sense to promote Fantastic Four first. Also, there's some information going around about a test screening, which is interesting because I've heard about test screening a long time ago, but let's read what was said. It's very bleak. There's no leaks. It was shown to press, right? They're not allowed to talk. Just like the Captain America 4 stuff, for some reason they're not allowed to say anything. So the reaction is, it's been very positive. Very positive, and that's all it said. Apparently the current runtime for this movie is 2.5 hours. But this Fantastic Four movie, The First Steps, has got a stacked cast. Well, maybe not in terms of actor, but it's stacked in the sense that you got the Fantastic Four, you got Molecule Man, you've got essentially maybe Robert Downey Jr. and Dr. Doom appearing. You've got Galactus by one of the legendary voice actors, Ralph. You've got Julia Gardner, who's a freaking insane actress. If you haven't watched Ozark, go watch it. She's insane, playing one of the Silver Surfers. And that's only the stuff we know about. There's been multiple leaks for the Fantastic Four. But speaking to a lot of people, there realistically isn't actually many leaks for it in the sense that, you know, for Deadpool and Wolverine, for Multiverse of Madness, for literally every movie, usually there is a plethora of information coming about who's in it. it's all speculation when it comes to Fantastic Four. We know it doesn't come out till July, but to show it off this early is insane. Marvel doesn't really show stuff off, and the Fantastic Four movie, they can't mess it up. It's got to be fire because of what happened in the Fox universe when they messed it up. They messed Doom up, they messed the Silver Surfer up, they messed Galactus up, they messed the whole team up. So to be that confident and show it off, it's not like Kevin Feige is doing a James Gunn and just showing it to his friends. They've shown it off to press, so that takes some cojones. And you got to remember that it's coming out in a stacked month. We have Jurassic World Rebirth, we have the Superman movie, all coming out within 7 to 12 days of each other. It's insane. And Superman fans thinking that Marvel's going to delay it till November, why would they do this? This Fantastic Four movie, from everything that I've heard, it might be the first movie where they don't have to do insane reshoots like they did for Captain America 4, and then Marvel lied about the budget saying it's not $180 million. You can't do a 25-day reshoot, then another reshoot, then repurpose shots, then change the whole story, then rewrite the whole story more than once, and it'd be under $200 million. A standard Marvel movie costs $250 million. And this Fantastic Four movie is probably going to have a hell of a budget, but because they filmed most of it at Pinewood Studios, which is not in London. Why do they always list it? So this movie was filmed between July and November 2024. They filmed a lot of it in England, and you'll know why I'm going to say in England. And it's actually very good when they do film in England, and then they film parts of it in Spain, is when you film a movie in England, what the UK government are doing to incentivize people to come to England to film movies is you get a tax rebate back. So essentially, you get up to 33% of the production of the movie back coming at you. So I think James Gunn really missed the bag there. Really, they should have filmed the Superman movie in England. But they're filming the Supergirl movie in England, but not the Super... And they're investing a hell of a lot of money into the actual Pinewood Studios in England. Why didn't they film their flagship... Okay, this is not about James Gunn. But what I'm saying, in terms of budgets, they have to keep it out. So every time Marvel comes to UK, that's why Avengers 5, 6, Spider-Man 4, although they haven't said where they're shooting, they will be shooting in England. It's because you get 33 or up to 33% recurring of the budget back. So if you want to spend a lot of money, come to England because you get 30% back, and then it goes against it and takes down the overall production cost because you get 30% of it back. So it's going to be very interesting to find out what actually is going on with this movie, because the teaser trailer footage they shown at Comic-Con, we got to see a lot of stuff. We got to see him in space. We got to see Galactus. I don't believe the actual real trailer that is coming out in 3 days as of the time of posting this video. This video will post on February the 1st. I don't believe this is going to be anything like what we got in the random test footage that was shown. And still, that's not officially online. So Marvel have been very careful with keeping leaks for this movie under wraps, except for the stuff that we've seen, the film sets when they had to film outside of the studios, where we've seen The Thing, and we've seen some of their costumes. We see Sue Storm, looks like she had a baby, probably Frank Richards, definitely Frank Richards. There's not actually much that's actually leaked properly. In the sense, for every Marvel movie, you get a massive leak, which basically is confirmed to be verified. For this movie, there's only been little bits here and there, which I do believe the most recent plot leak we went over for the Fantastic Four a week ago or so. I believe it was about a week ago or so. I do believe that will pretty much be maybe 40, 50% of the movie. But they've kept this movie under wraps massively. Whereas Deadpool and Wolverine, also filmed in England, pretty much was online. Don't know how they've kept it under wraps, but don't you worry, lads. I will get to the bottom of the proper leak before the movie comes out, trust me. So, test screening, very positive. Trailer is coming out on the 4th of February, which is a Tuesday on Good Morning America, which is actually really good for people that live in Europe and the UK, because that's the afternoon here, which is fantastic. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face, man, and be voice. Check us out on Twitter, Warstu, and I'll catch ya in another video very soon. Catch ya later.